What is going on? We back. Hey, again, y'all know what time it is, man. You know what I'm saying? My boy Alex, Unreal Entertainment Gaming, man. Beyond Dragon Ball Super, Goku meets the top 5 strongest. Cause a lot of y'all told me that we did like this one. Like I was clicking like, hold up, this is the same. No. Cause y'all told me he was doing like he did like a revamp of it. Or at least the meeting, I guess. You know what I'm saying? The meetup. I guess to like the character designs for the 5 strongest. I don't know if the first one we watched was 2 years ago, so, and this one is 11 months ago, so this is the most recent one. So I guess this is the revamp version. So I'm gonna give y'all like 2 episodes today, type beat. Not the same video, type beat. Then again, I probably could. I might, actually might, yeah. But yeah. Matter of fact, I think I might do it two in one type beat. So yeah, we have to meet him again, but it's different this time. And then I think after this, we going on to the newer tanks. Hey, hold up. Yeah, start from the bottom. Yeah, okay. Just making sure I didn't fucking mess up. All right, so Goku about to meet the top 5 strongest again. Type beat. I think we got a redesign. Type beat for some of the characters. Type beat. And maybe a different meeting, I think. But we about to see, I guess. But anyway, hit a like, man, comment down below, subscribe, all that good jazz. Since is whatchamacallit, shit, this is 2 videos. It's gonna be like a long one, but yeah. Twitch game channel in the description, Cash App, all that good jazz. But yeah. Let me my ears.
As our story continues with the 5th strongest warrior of the multiverse, Budo, having to now be shown standing next to the Grand Priest, in further going on into putting the entire situation into question, that's when Budo went on to ask the Grand Priest, what is the meaning of this, Grand Minister? With the Grand Priest responding, now, Budo, our friend here isn't just your average mortal. He is also a friend of the Omni Kings, too. He wishes to meet the 5 strongest in the multiverse, which was why you were summoned into this chamber. Now then, he adds, on to the next warrior, shall we? Goku, I would like for you to meet the 4th strongest warrior in the multiverse.
He also looks the same too.
He is quite the anomaly, the Grand Priest says. He is both an assassin and a very skilled and powerful magician. So now I call upon your presence, mighty sorcerer of the Dark Dimension. You are requested. Come forward, mighty Akuma. And as we then see how an individual was beginning to step on through, in a similar fashion to Budo, that's when the Grand Priest went on to tell Goku, Akuma is the 4th strongest warrior in the multiverse, an undisputed fighter who possesses skills and abilities that are able to affect both the body and the mind of his opponents. His way of manipulation through his magic is second to none, he says. Akuma's vital targeting as a former assassin are also greatly valued. He was even hired by former gods of destruction long ago to have a few of their problems handled by Akuma. He is a one-of-a-kind fighter who always fights to win and nothing more. A sharp and deadly warrior with many skills that remain unknown. As Goku went on to finally meet Akuma in responding, he's an assassin and a sorcerer? Oh, this guy's energy is all over the place.
That's a 2-piece combo,
It's hard to get a good read on this guy, and he's even stronger than Budo too? Unreal. His presence feels so heavy and unsettling, he adds. I've never felt heavy energy.
Yo, what's his soundtrack in the background?
Could that be due to his magic? Oh man, Goku says, and those eyes, he's looking right at me, like as though he's looking right into my soul. How freaky, Goku says. Greetings, Akuma, Whis adds. It's been a very long time since we've seen each other. It's an honor as always, with Goku asking, hey, wait, so is his magic like similar to Moro's and Majin Buu's? Are we talking about the same thing here? With Whis responding, Akuma's magic and his ability to use it goes far beyond what either Moro or Majin Buu could use. He is able to do more than just take energy or turn someone into candy, Goku. Why was I summoned here, Akuma asks, with the Grand Priest responding, you were called here courtesy of a Saiyan mortal who wishes to meet the mightiest warriors in the multiverse for motivation. He is that one over there standing next
that
to Whis,
nigga
the
right
Grand
there.
Priest points. He
Right
is a
over there.
Saiyan from the 7th that goes by Son Goku. A Saiyan from the 7th universe, Akuma asks? What motivation does this creature seek in wanting to meet the mightiest warriors, he asks? Hey there, my name's Goku, and I'm from Earth, Goku says. I was hoping to meet the strongest warriors in the multiverse, so that way I could also get stronger myself, but then, before Goku could even finish his sentence, Akuma had been gone in having to poke his head out through a portal with Goku shouting, "Gah, what the heck? And why exactly do you wish to get stronger by meeting the 5 of us then?" Mortal Akuma asks. Your motives are suspiciously questionable. How did he, but he's standing right over there, Goku said.
They just don't know my boy yet. They don't know my boy. He just an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Trust me. Ain't no, you know what I'm saying? No sneaky. He ain't got no sneaky alternative motives or nothing like that, bro. He just want to fight and get stronger, bro.
Says, and his head
That's
is
all
gone.
it is.
Is this what they meant when they talked about his magic? Oh, this is nuts, Goku says. I was looking right at him, right into his eyes, until another head just popped up next to me. Akuma is a master of reality distortion and illusion, the Grand Priest says.
Oh, wow.
So it's only natural for him to keep someone guessing as to what's going on around them. It's almost as though he makes you question your very existence upon encountering him, he adds. And now then, for the 3rd mightiest in all the cosmos, the Grand Priest says, I call for your presence to be brought forward into this chamber. Come forth, mighty demon Yoshido. In which, as we then see how the 3rd mightiest warrior is then beginning to step on through, that's got no sternum, no stomach. The great demon Yoshido is the 3rd strongest warrior in the multiverse, Son Goku.
And
a truly deadly and fearsome adversary with abilities so great that he can even manipulate one soul into using.
Hold up, he's saying some shit. Low key, you think he'll be called Akuma? You know what I mean? But anyway.
Adversary with abilities so great that he can even manipulate one soul into using it against them. A soul-snatching possessor, if you will. So this guy has the ability to take your soul and turn you into his own personal minion, Goku asks?
Soulstone.
Basically possession, right? So he could turn me against everyone if he was able to possess my soul? And that energy, it's so dark and so cold. It's almost as though he isn't even alive. But he's not dead, which makes it even more freaky, Goku says. Oh, and just look at that body. He's so different than the others. It's almost as though he isn't even real. Amazing. Well, Yoshido says. It's been a long time since we were all summoned into the sacred chamber together like this. Budo, Akuma, Grand Minister, with Akuma responding, it's been a long time, demon. Cocky as always. Nothing's changed, Yoshido responds. Hello again, Whis. And what's this? Is that a mortal next to you? A mortal in the Omni Palace? Just look at him. He looks so puny and confused. His reasoning for being here ought to be good.
So the second got changed?
Yoshido, the Grand Priest says. And now lastly, here is the 2nd strongest warrior in the multiverse.
I like the other design.
Come forward, Supreme Warrior Takeda. So whereas we now see how the 2nd strongest warrior in the entire multiverse, Takeda, had now made his way.
I like the other design better, low key. This one still look good, but like I like the other one, the other nigga. But he remind me of what's that nigga from One Punch Man? Oh my god, season 1. You're not talking about Boro? No, is it Boro? I forgot. But yeah, you're not talking about. That's who he remind me of, low key.
In arguably having to look even more
in the head,
than any of the others,
face
that's
and
when the Grand Priest went on to continue.
Takeda
here is an extremely powerful and vicious warrior, Goku. His sheer determination to win a battle is second to none. Takeda here is able to read his opponent's mind by using his 3rd eye that you see on his head, giving him the ultimate advantage in always remaining 20 steps ahead of his opponent in battle, he says. His passion to win is what drives him to never forget what he—
Well, damn. What the— Ultra Instinct is literally the counter for that. Self-moving, bro. You don't think. Your body moving. Your body doing all the talking. You ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? Ultra Instinct is like the perfect counterfeit for this nigga, low key. That's
he's
crazy.
fighting for. The true definition of a prize fighter whose only mission is to eliminate his opponent by breaking both their mind and their body. Not only can he see into your mind, the Grand Priest says, but he also possesses precognition as well. The foreknowledge of any and all events while in battle, his awareness is second to none, along with possessing
observation
other abilities
hockey,
that are beyond your comprehension. Wow, look at this guy, Goku says. Hey there, it's great to meet you. My name's Goku, and I'm a Saiyan from Earth. But then, before Goku could even finish his sentence, it almost appears as though Goku's neck is about to cave in on itself, with Sakura from there being shown having to use somewhat of a forceful attack in squeezing Goku's neck, without even giving Goku the liberty to finish. That's when Sakura went on to ask, a mortal in the sacred chamber of the
That's
gods,
crazy.
identify yourself and the purpose of your presence here, with the Grand Priest responding, release your grip on him, Takeda. He is a friend of the Omni Kings and was curious to find out more information on who the mightiest warriors in all the realms are. He is of no threat, with Takeda responding, a mortal who befriended the Omni King? I see. Very well then, Grand Minister. And with Goku being shown having to fall down to his hands and knees, that's when he went on to ask, how the heck did he do that? Oh, his grip felt like dozens of planets just crushing my throat. Gah. Oh, I searched his feelings, and there was no doubt that he was going to kill me if he didn't let go. Incredible, Goku says. Wait, so tell me something, he says. If these are the 4 strongest warriors in the multiverse, then who's the first? I can only see 4 portals and 4 warriors, so who exactly is the strongest, Goku asks.
You looking at
Well, Goku, the Grand Priest responds, the strongest warrior in the entire multiverse that supersedes everyone is me. Wait, hold on, Goku says, you're the strongest in the entire multiverse? But I thought angels weren't supposed to fight, so you're telling me that you're stronger than all of them? Well, surprise, Goku, he says. Indeed, I am, the Grand Priest says. We are the mightiest existing life forms in the entire multiverse. Since their creation, I have done...
Dumb niggas. Dumb niggas, bro. Oh my god. Oh my god. I fuck with his shit. He look cool. Magic and an assassin. I'm a sucker for magic in anime, and in general too, and video games. Low key, I'm a sucker for the shit, bro. It's my guilty pleasure. Then Takeda, I like his other design better, low key, but then again, he kind of fits in now, low key. Before he didn't fit in. He fit in with this nigga. You know what I mean? But he ain't fit in with these 3.
Everything in my ability to train these mighty fighters and help them all grow into their own, he says. Guardians of the multiverse, if you would. And just in case you're wondering, the only ones who are able to even remotely compare with them would of course be the angel attendees, but even they have fallen short of victory over them. As for me, however, I stand far above any and all angels, including the warriors you see before you, the Grand Priest says. So there you have it, son Goku. The ladder that you would need to climb in order to reach such levels is extreme, but you have proven to me that you were able to shatter your limits before, so I have no doubt that you will go very far, he says. Now then, do you have any further questions, Saiyan? As Goku from there went on to acknowledge the Grand Priest by telling him how truly amazing, and each of you have your own unique fighting style and approach to battle. I'm curious now, besides you, Grand Minister, when was the last time any of these warriors was in a real battle? Were you also the one who helped train them, Whis? With Whis responding, we angels did in fact have a hand in training these fine warriors, but I do say it's been a long time since any of them was locked in an intense battle. What do you say, Grand Minister? The angels themselves, though powerful in their own way, are not to be compared to killers such as these, the Grand Priest says. Their only true test comes from battling and training with me, and even then, they simply weren't up to par, he adds. These warriors are guardians of the multiverse, super warriors capable of a great many things. They are not like anything you have faced before, mortal. Though powers on a different realm. Like to challenge these fighters, I must warn you that they are not like anything that you have ever faced before, the Grand Priest says. They were in fact
trash. Goku Black, Zamasu, trash. Jiren, trash. Broly, trash. Moro, trash. Granola, trash. Black Frieza, trash. Cell Max, trash. Oh man,
by the angels as well as helping
that's crazy,
the
bro.
angels train, two sides of the same coin, if you would, a powerful coin at that. These are warriors far beyond your wildest dreams, Son Goku, for the enemies you have faced in your past cannot compare to what you see.
I literally just said these niggas. I literally just said them niggas. That's funny.
Enough, as Goku's aura began to
that's
grow,
hilarious.
That's when the
Anyway,
other warriors went on to comment by asking, "Now, what makes this mortal so special to be here?" Yoshido asks. I agree, Takira says. There doesn't appear to be anything unique or special about this Saiyan. His power is laughable. Well, Goku, Whis says, why don't you show these warriors what makes you special enough to be here then? Which was exactly what Goku had gone in doing, because it was from that point on where Goku had gone in unleashing the powers of mastered Ultra Instinct, in being at his absolute strongest. That's when Goku went on to acknowledge the other warriors by responding, "Even though I have a long way to go, what you are looking at right now is my all, my complete and full power. This is my current standing compared to you and the power I possess," he says. That's impossible, Takira says. A Saiyan mortal with the ability to use the power of Ultra Instinct?
Hater.
Well, Akuma says, this is a surprise. The little mortal from Earth doesn't appear to be that weak after all. Now I see why he's special enough to be here, with Yoshido responding, "Look, the mortal hasn't developed the power properly. He wields the power in its early infant stages. The mortal has seen enough," Budo adds, "as have we. Your curiosity on who we are is answered. You're dreaming if you think you'd ever stand a chance against us. Farewell, Saiyan." As
the disrespect. He ain't flipped my nigga off.
With all four respective warriors then being shown having to head back into their own dimension.
Yeah, that's why you're the weakest of the five. You know what I'm saying?
Back they go. It was in fact very nice to see them all again, but outside of simply showing them that you are able to wield Ultra Instinct, I don't think they were impressed by you, Goku.
What's that mean, my boy, bro? I'll tell you right now, bro. We don't care. We don't care. Them niggas don't care, bro. They didn't care, bro. Yeah, that's cute.
It did come as a surprise when you showed them. Nevertheless, they don't appear to be taking you seriously, I'm afraid.
At all.
I kind of figured when they saw me bring this out, Goku says, "Hey, Grand Priest, can you tell me if I stand a chance against any of them like this? Do you think I'd stand a chance?" With the Grand Priest responding, "Well, to be perfectly honest with you, Goku, no, you don't. However, there is something very interesting that I want to make a note of for you. Despite falling behind in power, you do in fact have something that they don't, and it's the very power that you are using right now," he says. "For many generations, they have all tried to learn and master Ultra Instinct only to fail. Their emotions would not allow them to break through, so that is..."
Oh, okay. Like he ain't said in the last one. The only thing about the last one is like that Takeda had God Key. You know what I'm saying? Type beat. And it looked at this assumption that the other three did not have God Key. You know what I mean? My boy, I don't think he said he was an assassin, but he didn't say he had magic last time. So yeah. Okay.
The only advantage that you currently have, he says. I see.
But that
Goku
demon, really,
responds,
the soul stone, that's crazy.
I'd lose. Hey, Whis, I have a question. Do you think I could evolve this power and
soul
shatter
stone?
my limits?
I guess Mind Stone
beyond this?
combined.
If Ultra Instinct is the only thing that would help me against warriors like that, then is it possible to evolve it, or is this my peak? With Whis responding, "Well, as you currently are, it may be possible to evolve your version of Ultra Instinct, but in order for that to happen, you'd have to endure levels of training that your mortal body isn't quite ready for."
My boys, they still call out nigga immortal, man. He has God Key and everything, bro. Like, bro, I feel like legit, man. I feel like they should actually like write that into like, you know what I'm saying? The canon, bro. Like Goku and Vegeta should be gods, bro. They should legit write that in, bro. They possess God Key. You know what I'm saying? They should have like new abilities that come with that. Breathing in space. Please. Their lifespan super extended. How much? Who's to say? You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave that up to them. You know what I'm saying? Immortal body, man. Their body should be shit transcended. You know what I'm saying? They're gods now. That's just my 2 cents. Let me know what y'all think, man.
So, I'd say yes. I figured there was a way, Goku says. As he was then shown powering back down to his base form, he then went on to continue. Well, now that I know, I have a lot of work to do if I wish to fight them one day, he says. I think that would be amazing, but I don't think they'd ever want to fight me like this. But then, that's when the Grand Priest had gone over to Goku by placing his hand on his shoulder by telling him, but what if you were given a chance to get stronger in order for these duels to happen, Goku? If I could arrange an exhibition for you in order to have this happen, would you be able to prove them wrong? Would you be able to go beyond what you currently are if given the time? You would be willing to do that for me, Goku asks? Yeah. I think with enough time I could become much stronger than what I am now. Well,
How much
of course
time?
I can, Goku, the Grand Priest says.
How much
I
time?
can make anything happen if I choose to. I can see that your true potential remains dormant. Maybe by engaging with one of them would you awaken this power, he says. Grand Minister, certainly you aren't implying that Goku faces them in battle, are you?
And they gotta be the first one. They gotta be Budo, huh? That's his name. The 5th one, Budo. Nigga flip my man's off, bro.
Whis asks. Oh, but I am, the Grand Priest responds. My interest for this Saiyan has peaked, and I would love to see how far he could go against them. I will order for it to be done. What say 30 of your Earth days then, the Grand Priest?
The fuck am I doing 30 days? Pyramid of power, here we come, bro. Pyramid of power, here we come. Hyperbolic time chamber, here we come, but gotta be pyramid of power, man. It's better. The fuck am I doing 30 days against these demons?
Priest asks. That should be enough time for you to prepare yourself, would it not? With Goku responding, a whole month? Yeah.
No.
I think that would work. So, you intend to have me actually spar with one of them? And what exactly do you have in mind, Whis asks? Surely the Saiyan can't possibly grow strong enough in 30 Earth days to match any of the mightiest warriors.
Ain't no goddamn way.
What do you intend for Goku to do? With the Grand Priest responding, I intend to have you train the Saiyan in the meantime, Whis. Son Goku has shown me that he has vast potential that has yet to be revealed onto the surface. And with proper guidance, I'm sure he could go very far. And besides, I think it would be a great way to take some of the rust off of the mightiest, too. But do be warned, Goku, the Grand Priest says. This exhibition will come with consequences for both its winners and its losers. I will inform you on what those will be later on, but in the meantime, you are to get as much training as you can before this showcase begins. And by some chance, if you are able to defeat your
consequences for the winner too, low-key? So if I win, I still get hold on some? Oh, Lord have mercy.
Battle, then you will be given 1 extra month to train and prepare for the next one who follows, he says. Right, got it. So, 1 extra month of training if I could beat the first guy. Okay, but, who will I be facing first? That will be decided soon once I figure out how to structure this event, the Grand Priest says. Since you called for them, you might as well experience them too. I would suggest for you to take the time that you need to do as much training as you possibly can, the Grand Priest says. I will not bind you to anything, so you are free to go wherever you may in order to get the experience needed in order to be ready. This was what you wanted, was it not, Son Goku? As such, I
just wanted to meet these
do as
niggas
much as you can to prepare yourself, because I can promise you, this will be unlike anything you've ever experienced in battle before.
I believe it.
Return back into the 7th, the Grand Priest says. I will be seeing you very soon. As with the Grand Priest shown having to slightly turn his head over his shoulder, it was only right then and there during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of the top 5 strongest warriors in the multiverse manga chapter number 2 special then comes to a close. So this was exactly what Goku had wanted, right? As with Goku,
this nigga Goku about to catch a fade, bro. Oh man, I heard what was that comment? It was from Arch on Arch video, bro. Somebody said that Arch is Vegeta's ultimate enemy nemesis. Alex might be Goku's nemesis low key, bro. Alex and put Goku in this water, man. Oh my god, 30 days. Yeah, we gotta go to Pyramid of Power, big bro. Pyramid of Power, you know what I'm saying? I think, what, didn't it say like 1 day is 2 years? Holy shit. God damn. Oh my god, that is, I think, right? That's how that go? That's crazy. But, East. He gotta fight the fifth one first. That just makes logical sense. You know what I mean? But anyway, ooh, the next chapter. We got Ultra. We got my boy Vegeta in the mix. Hold on. Hold up. Why the captions on? Put that shit on, man. Hold up. You're watching. Ah. All right. Let me see. And right here.
Dive straight into the video.
Yep, let's dive in it, bro. Okay. Let the training begin. Goku's first major test against Vegeta. A sinister plan unfolding. Damn, yeah, what about Vegeta and all this? You know what I mean? What about Vegeta? Does he want to fight the top 5 strongest in the multiverse type beat? Let's see. Go back to Earth while Beerus is planning to tell Vegeta, man, hey bro, I just saw some real niggas, bro.
As our story continues on Beerus' planet, with Vegeta now being shown having to make his arrival, and from there being shown having to hand the bag on over to Beerus, that's when Beerus went on to address Vegeta by telling him, now let's see what's in the bag. You better not disappoint, Vegeta. You promised me something worth my time, so I'm expecting something delicious. What is this smell coming from inside the bag, Beerus asks. It's quite remarkable, with Vegeta responding, the smell coming from inside the bag is from a food substance.
Man, act like he ate some bad shit from Earth like one time, but everything you ate from Earth just was immaculate to you, so be quiet.
Called fries, Lord Beerus. You will find these fries to be rather delectable, actually. I'm rather curious, Lord Beerus. You said there is much more to my ultra ego power than I am seeing on the surface. Tell me then, what exactly am I not seeing that needs improvement? Am I only scratching the surface of this Hakaishin power, with Beerus being shown having to turn around by responding, a lot, Vegeta. As strong as you are with that power of yours, you are still not able to beat me in battle. Maybe some of the other gods, sure, but I'm still far above your self-proclaimed.
Oh shit, okay, so my nigga could at least, you know what I'm saying, fuck up. He at least, Belmont, get him out of here. That he at least fucking over that nigga. You know what I'm saying? Trash.
Ultra ego. Now tell me, what is this? It's wrapped in a weird foil, but it smells amazing. I see. Nigga. Oh, and that's called a hamburger, Lord Beerus. It goes hand in hand with those fries you saw in the bag. As
he about to eat that shit and go to heaven.
We then finally see how both Whis and Goku had made their way back into Universe 7, with both Beerus and Vegeta being shown having to turn around.
I gotta tell you some things, bro.
Oh, great. And look who showed up to ruin all the fun. You better not even think about it, Goku. This burger is mine. Kakarot, where did you come from?
Beat his ass up, nigga.
What are you doing here? With Beerus chiming in, that's strange. Where exactly did you go? I wasn't able to sense your presence anywhere until you arrived.
You don't want to know, man.
Took Whis with you.
You don't want to know, man.
Where did you go, Saiyan? And don't you dare lie to me either, Beerus shouts. Now spill it. Well, to be honest, Lord Beerus, I kinda had Whis take me to the Omni Palace and ask the Grand Priest to introduce me to the top 5 strongest warriors in the multiverse. They weren't quite fond of me, but they sure looked really, really strong, if anything. And Beerus loses it as Beerus went on to shout, "You
Goku got Beerus stressing, bro.
What's wrong with you, Saiyan?
Got my man stressing, bro.
The top 5 strongest in the multiverse, Vegeta asks.
Yeah,
what
bro.
Do you mean, Kakarot?
I saw some real niggas, bro.
Why would you call for them? Have you lost your mind? What happened? As in the meantime, when going back to the Omni family palace, we then see how the Grand Priest seems to be speaking to someone, as this individual turns out to be none other than Budo, as the Grand Priest went on to tell him, "Thank you for returning, Budo. I think you know why I've called you to return, don't you?
Man, flip my nigga off, bro.
It would be about the
Wait, hold on. Can I do that?
What is it that you request of me, Grand Minister?" With the Grand Priest responding, "I will be giving the Saiyan mortal a chance to test himself against you all," he says. "However, in his current state, he would quickly fall, and so I've given the Saiyan 30 Earth days to prepare himself for battle against you. I will be holding an exhibition event where I would like for you to be the Saiyan's first opponent," he says. "It would be a great way to see where the mortal stands among you all. Plus, it would allow for you to remove any battle rust that you may harbor, since it's been a long time since any of you actually had a worthy opponent to face off against. Consider this a test to see if he could pass," he says. "If you are to beat the Saiyan," the Grand Priest adds, "then you will be rewarded with the Super Dragon Balls and having any of your wishes be granted. We've been longing for a challenge," Budo says, "not a cakewalk. And with only 30 Earth days to improve, the Saiyan is doomed regardless," he adds. "But I will ensure that his quest for strength ends with me. Now tell me, if by mere coincidence I were to lose to him or he loses to me, then what happens to the loser of this exhibition event?" With the Grand Priest responding, "I thought about this and came to the conclusion that all actions lead to very dire consequences. If you were to lose to the Saiyan, then you will step down as the 5th ranking warrior of the multiverse and be replaced. Your title will be void, but you will be allowed to keep your life. But if Son Goku of the 7th were to lose, then he will be destroyed without a trace. And you truly think that I would allow for my title to be purged?" Budo asks. "Never."
Damn. Goku don't know he in danger. That nigga in danger, bro. My man said wiped out without a trace, bro. He ain't coming back, bro. Oh my god.
Would he be given the Super Dragon Balls if he were to win this bout as well? That is correct, the Grand Priest says. The winners will be given the Super Dragon Balls for any wish they desire to be granted. As in your case, he adds, the losers will lose their ranks and positions as the mightiest, whereas in Goku's case, he will be destroyed. In order for one's actions to be taken for what it is, there must come a price for each of them taken. Do you understand? As the days pass, I will announce the rules in place, with Budo being shown
Goku, man, bro. You better go train, bro.
"My title will not be revoked and I will not be beaten. I will destroy this mortal and have my wish granted. Then I would expect nothing less from the multiverse's 5th strongest warrior," the Grand Priest responds. In which, as Budo was then shown having to make his way back to his own respective portal, that's when he went on to continue, "I don't know what you see in this mortal, but I will assure you that this will be the last thing this Saiyan ever sees. As I await the details and rules of this battle, just know that he will not get very far," he adds. "I will learn as much as I can about this warrior before
it could have been his universe, or it could have been Earth or some shit. You know what I mean?
For his ignorance and be destroyed for his wretched arrogance. 30 days, Budo says. I will await for your response." And as Budo was then shown having to make his way back into his own dimension, it was from that point on where the Grand Priest had gone in observing his exit by saying to himself, "And it will come to be, great warrior. I know this was what you wanted, Son Goku, and for your sake, I hope it was all worth it. I have no doubt in my mind that this will be a great battle that will be waged indeed, but I do hope you are ready for when that time comes." As all the while, back on Beerus' planet, with an angered Beerus being shown having to grab onto Goku's gi and tugging him forward, that's when Beerus went on to shout at Goku by telling him, "What gives you the right to go behind my back and jeopardize our universe, Goku? It's bad enough that you had to remind the Omni Kings about the Tournament of Power, and now you're out here asking to meet the 5 strongest warriors in the entire multiverse? You are going to get us all killed, Goku. I knew I should have destroyed you when I had the chance. You asked to find out who they were so you can fight them, am I right? And now look. And how exactly do you expect to be any sort of match for warriors like them if you only have 30 days to try and match even one of them?" Vegeta asks. Well, that's the thing, Goku. Goku responds, I really don't know where to begin. Plus, I think the best way to go about things is to find someone to train with in order to test myself. You've completely lost your mind, Saiyan, so you can forget about asking me, Beerus says.
Damn!
Well, I have an idea then, Whis went on to chime in.
Well, be my
Since
boy.
we're both here, why don't the two of you go off and train for an hour and see how far you can go, he says. Vegeta would be the perfect fit for you, Goku. Vegeta is known for being very aggressive, so I think you can learn a lot from him that would aid you in battle against any one of the 5 warriors you will be facing. And didn't you also want to further your Ultra Ego powers yourself, Vegeta, Whis asks? Then this would be a great way for you to also kick your training off, he says.
feel me?
For Goku, however, he doesn't have long, so we must not waste the time we are given to progress your training, he says. Well, Whis does make a good point, Vegeta, Goku says. I could learn a lot from you, and besides, it's been a while since the two of us really went at it, so how about it? Want to give it a go? It'll be like the good old days, Vegeta, with Vegeta
Put them hands up.
responding, you want me to basically help train Kakarot for his big fight? Well, you can forget it. Figure it out on your own and find someone else, Kakarot.
Come on, bestie.
Aw, come on, Vegeta. Wouldn't you want to test your Ultra Ego power against my Ultra Instinct and see which one of the two is better? My training is reserved with Lord Beerus, not you, Vegeta says. You, on the other hand, will be reserved as the person who I beat in battle, not help train, he says. But then, that was when Beerus had gone in walking towards Vegeta by telling him, now hold it right there, Vegeta. On second thought, I think it's best to go and spar with Goku first.
Oh, damn.
I want to see how good you are and where you need to improve once you come back, he says. But Lord Beerus,
no
how
buts,
will this,
nigga.
and don't go and embarrass my name in there either, Saiyan, Beerus shouts. Go and roughen him up while using this as a chance to see where your power ranks to his. After that, we'll go and resume your training here, Beerus says, but first I want to see the two of you brawl. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. Well, you heard the God of Destruction, Goku says. At least now I'll get to see how strong this Ultra Ego power of yours truly is. You're getting on my nerves, you clown. That's if you're lucky enough to make it into fighting those other warriors, you won't. This better be worth it, Vegeta says. So whereas Whis was then shown having to create a portal back to Earth, Whis had then gone on in addressing both Goku and Vegeta by telling them, I think by having the two of you begin in the time chamber on Earth would be a good starting point, he says. Myself and Lord Beerus will be watching your duel from here. Oh, and Goku, I would encourage you not to use Ultra Instinct against Vegeta unless you truly need to, Whis says. Let's start by strengthening your other levels first. You should grow and build yourself up from the ground up and only use Ultra Instinct in case all else fails, Whis adds. And as for you, Vegeta, I would encourage you to think about Lord Beerus' teachings and use this Hakaishin power you have to the best of your ability in there, he says. So whereas we only then see how both Goku and Vegeta had now stepped on through in making their way onto Kame's lookout, that's when Vegeta went on to respond by telling Goku, this is just absurd. You just had to go and push it, didn't you? The top 5 strongest in the multiverse. You know you're going to lose, don't you? With Goku responding, well, maybe, but I really wouldn't know until I try. Besides, those were some of the craziest fighters I've ever seen. Shapeshifters, magicians, reality manipulators. It's just crazy. Oh, and off they go, my lord, Whis says. This should be a fun little match to watch, especially since they haven't trained with the purpose against one another in a very long time. I'm going to die from heart failure because of Goku's actions, Whis.
That's what I'm saying. Got you stressing, bro.
They weren't interested, right? Of course not, Beerus says. Those 4 have better things to do. That Akuma and Budo, Yoshido and Takira. What's the catch, though? If the Grand Priest is arranging for this to happen, what are the pros and cons of this event? Can Goku truly shatter all of his limits within 30 Earth days that will make some kind of difference? Well, the rules and rewards were not yet announced, but I'm pretty sure the Grand Priest will inform us with all of the details once he does, Whis says. And can he truly do it? Well, I guess we'll just have to wait and see how he progresses in order to truly tell, with Beerus going on to point at Whis' staff by asking, so they'll battle in the time chamber first, though I agree with you pairing them off, but why Vegeta and not anyone else for starters, Beerus asks. Well, with Vegeta being more of the aggressor in this fight, Whis adds, he mirrors the top 5 strongest when it comes down to intensity. So who better than to bring the fight to Goku's doorstep than Vegeta when he's at his best?
Y'all literally could have went inside there with
Vegeta,
There's only
Beerus
2 cool in
says,
that in
and
the
he
business
better
at
not
one
bring
time, huh?
shame onto my name. Otherwise, I'll just destroy him and get on with doing the same to Goku after. So, no Ultra Instinct unless he truly needs it, huh? This ought to be good. It truly should be, Whis adds. These two have been neck and neck when it comes to trying
big eyes that bitch, bro. Wide screen. What the hell is you watching that shit? Oh my god.
During this exact moment with Dende shown appearing, that's when Dende went on to address Goku by telling him, "Oh, hey Goku, I wasn't expecting to see you and Vegeta here. What exactly are you guys doing here? Sorry for the sudden appearance out of nowhere, Dende, but me and Vegeta need to use the time chamber for an hour. It's actually really important, so I hope you understand. Oh, and try not to let anyone disturb us while we're in here too. Thanks, Dende. We'll be out really soon." As with Dende Shun questioning this, that's when he went on to respond, "Oh, well, okay. Oh gosh.
What's an hour in
the time chamber from within? I hope you know that I'm not going to take it easy.
What's an hour is in the time chamber?
And no Ultra Instinct unless you're truly out of options either."
Gotta be like
says, "You've been trying to adapt this power for a while now, so I want you to start using your lower levels and merge them with the principles of Whis' teachings."
Damn.
So I know you won't.
Gotta be like a couple months, huh?
And neither will I.
No, not
Those
months.
warriors were unlike anything
Couple
I've
weeks.
ever seen before.
Maybe like 1
to
month,
see them
maybe.
up close with my very own eyes inspires me to want to be on their level or beyond, Goku says. "I won't use Ultra Instinct unless I really need to, but are you sure you can keep up?" Goku asks. "I am more than capable enough of holding my own against you now that I've obtained my own unique power that's separate to yours," Vegeta says. "Meeting those warriors was one thing, but to challenge them was foolish. You'll only get so far, but since you were there, tell me," he says, "who is the strongest?" With Goku responding, "Well, even if I'm able to just make them break a sweat, that would be enough for me," he says. What's crazy about it all is the Grand Priest is actually the strongest. He said that the other four couldn't match him, and if he's the ultimate goalpost that I need to surpass, then I'll do everything in my ability to try and do it, Goku says.
A for effort, big bro.
Do you honestly think that you will be able to somehow pull this off within the 30 days you were given? Vegeta asks. "You've lost it. This isn't a game, Kakarot. It's no surprise that there are warriors who exist who are far beyond what we are, but to assume matching them this early is a mistake. Well, I guess 30 days may seem like a reach, but I know I can manage to pull something off within that time," Goku says. "There was one advantage that the Grand Priest said I had that the others don't, and that's the power of Ultra Instinct. And if I can somehow figure out a way to evolve this power and go beyond my mortal body, then there's no telling how powerful I'd become.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Go behind your mortal body, bro.
Nowhere, to Goku's surprise, Vegeta had then gone and immediately transforming into Ultra Ego, with Goku having to shout, "Whoa, this heat," Goku says. As through the pressure, we then see how Vegeta was then beginning to step on through.
I just want to see this animated so bad, bro.
Vegeta had gone and telling
I want to see Ultra Ego animated, bro. Man, keep playing on emotions. Come on, Toei. Damn.
That you never leap by me in power again. Call it what you'd like, but Destiny has reserved the title of being the strongest for me. Wow, just look at him, Goku says. He's gotten so much stronger since the last time he used this form. Amazing. To where as soon as we then see how Vegeta had now come into his own,
put them hands up, big bro.
Ultra Ego, that's when Vegeta went on to address Goku by telling him, "I don't consider this training to any degree because I could never find myself to ever train you of all people. So consider this a lesson that you will quickly regret, Kakarot. What you are seeing right now is my all. Once again, just to remind you, I'm going to fight you as though I am aiming to kill you. So go on and hurry up," Vegeta shouts. "Use any form to start this off," to where as soon as Goku was then shown closing his eyes, Vegeta quickly went on to butt in by responding, hold on. "No Ultra Instinct, remember? Unless you truly need it, which you will start this off by using one of your other forms first. Do what you did against Granola on planet Sorel and combine your power and abilities," Vegeta says. "And you better make it count, too.
Okay, Vegeta.
Ultra Instinct speed, so this ought to be a pretty good warm-up before I beat you into submission after you decide to finally use Ultra Instinct. Now hurry up," Vegeta shouts, to where as
hands up,
was
little
then
nigga.
shown having to ignite the powers of Super Saiyan God, that's when Goku went on to respond to Vegeta by telling him, "Well, alright then, Vegeta, I think I'll try out Super Saiyan God and see how far it can take me against this destroyer power you've got.
Let's see.
I guess I'll do the honors and kick this off, he says. Let's do this. And as soon as Super Saiyan God Goku was shown having to dash towards Ultra Ego Vegeta, it was only as both Beerus and Whis were watching where Beerus went on to respond, so he's starting things off by using Super Saiyan God, is he? Not a chance, Whis. If Vegeta doesn't smash him within the matter of a few moments, then I'll be shocked, he adds. The only advantage that Goku may have while combining these powers is speed. A smart tactic, but an amateur one at that, with Whis responding, although Goku has shown great improvements by merging Ultra Instinct with his lower forms, this will be a great test to see how much Goku's Super Saiyan God power can endure before transforming higher. And as soon as we then see how Super Saiyan God Goku had gone in making contact by punching
Nigga ate that punch, bro. You for real, bro?
So Vegeta from there had gone in responding to Goku by telling him, "You've got to be kidding me." Seriously, Goku says, not even a flinch?
Damn.
You're going to have to do much better than that if you wish to even cause me to feel pain, let alone.
And then it's making him stronger too on top of that. Oh my god. This pain will make me stronger.
Win, Vegeta says. This was what you wanted, right? To
put them hands up.
The strongest, didn't you? Well, last chance. Give it everything you've got, and that was exactly what Super Saiyan God Goku had done, because the moment Goku had once again gone and kneeing Vegeta in the face and then being shown having to back up, that's when Goku went on to respond, "Oh man, I knew Super Saiyan God wasn't going to be effective, but I wasn't thinking it was going to look this bad."
That's what I'm saying.
Nowhere near ready, Vegeta says. Think fast. As before you know it, within the blink
this soundtrack in the background though, hold on.
Gone in speed blitzing towards Goku and uppercutting Goku in the stomach as Beerus
Ooh, stun check.
Oh, now that's what I'm talking about. Did you see that, Whis? Why wasn't Goku able to move out of the way if he's merged Ultra Instinct with Super Saiyan God? As Whis responds, "I did." Well, I think it's because Goku is more than likely thinking when he should be empty in battle, he says. That plus Vegeta appears to be much faster than Goku Super Saiyan God Ultra Instinct reaction speed. And as soon as Goku was then shown having to drop on down to a knee and reverting back down to his base form, it was from that moment on where Vegeta went on to lecture Goku.
Let him know who the prince is, bro.
Look at you, Kakarot. You're already right back down to your base form, and the fight had only lasted for about 60 seconds. Now imagine what those other warriors would do to you, and that was an easy one too. Adapt and stand back up. Quit wasting my time, Vegeta.
Right, so adapt, nigga. Yeah.
Figuring things out, and you better do it fast, because I have no intention to drag this out any longer than it needs to. So you have 3 options, Vegeta says. Quit and exit the time chamber right now, go back into strengthening your lower forms, or use Ultra Instinct. Time's ticking, Vegeta says. As in the meantime, all a while on a distant planet called PA-99N2, we only then take a look at seeing as to how Frieza seems to be traveling through this deserted desert by himself. As with Berry Blue also being shown having to stay in direct contact with Frieza, that's when Berry Blue went on to tell him, "You're close, my lord, just about 2 kilometers north, but are you sure about doing this, Lord Frieza? It's been a very long time and there's no telling what this interaction is going to be like once you find him." Wonderful, Frieza says. His energy is faint, but I'm starting to sense him. Worry not, Berry Blue. This will either go one of 2 ways. Either he listens to what I have to say and offer him, or he will die. I'm sure his hatred for me has not been extinguished after all these years, but now is certainly not the time to dwell on old memories, especially if he wishes to regain what he believes was rightfully his. And there it is, Frieza says. How exciting. As he now seems to be staring at the entrance to a gigantic cave, that's when Frieza went on to continue. I'm quite surprised he was able to hold out like this for all of these years without anyone being able to find or detect him. But then, as from the entrance of the cave, we then see how a blast had just gone in, barely missing Frieza's head, as Frieza went on to respond, my. Well, that was close. You grazed me, so you know I'm here. It's been a very long time, hasn't it, Frieza says. It's good to see your aim is just as dangerous as I remembered it being. But is this how you treat your guests? Bro? And here I thought you'd have a bit more class than that, Frieza responds. I never thought you'd be living in hiding like this, he says. I thought you actually died a very very long time ago. So your will to survive is quite admirable considering what happened, he
That's some
says,
Darth Maul
but
shit, you know what I mean?
didn't come all this way to wage war with you. As a matter of fact, I come alone. There is a matter that I would wish to speak with you about that would certainly be of great use to you if you are willing to listen.
Boy, I
I
got shoulder
came here
pads.
for aid. There is a matter which involves two Saiyans who have survived planet Vegeta's destruction, and their very existence poses a great threat to us both, Frieza says. They are unlike anything you remembered the old
Is that
Saiyans
cooler?
being like. So if we are to live to see another day, then their deaths must be seen through until the end. As from within the shadows, the
That
individual
cooler?
that Frieza was speaking to went on to respond to him by
Cooler.
commenting, "You've got some nerve coming here. Your business with these Saiyans is none of my concern, you little brat." Oh, but it will be
Oh, no, that's
soon
cooler,
if
bro.
they are
Nope,
not
nope,
dealt
yep,
with,
that's cooler.
Frieza
Yep.
says. "I see you're still very angry at me for what happened. I could make it all go away if you were to hear me out and listen to my offer. After all, we're family, and there's no other bond that is greater than a brother's. Right, Cooler?" As it was only right then and there during that moment where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of the top 5 strongest warriors in the multiverse manga chapter number 3 special then comes to a close. Now, it
Why,
only
Alex?
appears as though after all of these years, Frieza had now finally found Cooler on this remote planet that was for whatever reason seemingly living in hiding, by also now being shown having a vendetta against his younger brother Frieza. But the million-dollar question now is, what is Frieza doing on this planet, and what is Frieza's proposition in wanting to speak to his brother Cooler that involves, ironically, both Goku and Vegeta, right?
So,
Because with Vegeta
spin
now
they
being
block.
shown having to train with God Goku and having
Oof.
Whis remind
Stun check that nigga. Oh my god. Yeah. God Goku. Let's see. You're gonna go training type B, but why? But why is Cooler banished? Like or some shit. You know what I mean? Like, especially if he's older. Shouldn't he have been stronger than this nigga? I don't know. We'll see what version of Cooler this is. You know what I'm saying? That I's gonna cook up. You know what I mean? Rightfully his, huh? Or was like King Cold on his favoritism type shit. You know what I'm saying? He favored Frieza more than Cooler. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. but why you ain't hiding unless you scared of your brother? Cause any nigga any one of them goons that pulled up getting you for Zarbon trash. Who fucking with Cooler in this universe besides Frieza and the Saiyans? You know what I'm saying? The Z Fighters type B. Ain't nobody stressing Cooler. These niggas don't know he exists. Maybe Vegeta. You know what I mean? But anyway, we'll see. Unless he was scared of his brother. Unless, I don't know, maybe Frieza was born and that power level was OD. Probably. You know what I mean? But yeah, and then with Goku, put them hands up, bro. But you ain't playing, bro. You should win blue. Blue might do a little bit of more damage. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. But yeah, Vegeta ain't playing though. Vegeta came a long way. So I'm pretty sure this is after granola and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I guess if it's after granola, does Frieza have Black Frieza in this? They ain't said yet, but I guess we're gonna find out in future videos. Type beat. Because either he has it or he's gonna train right now to get it. You know what I mean? But we'll see. But yeah, thank you for watching. You guys enjoyed this reaction, man. Hit it up with a like, comment down below. Get y'all 2-for-1 special type beat, because you know what I'm saying, I had to do the introduction again, you know what I mean? But now we cooking. My man's got 30 days. I don't know what the hell he gonna do in 30 days, bro. Oh my god, but it ain't looking good for that man. Poor Goku. He don't know he in danger. I don't know. He should have said, if you lose, Earth is gonna be erased. You know what I'm saying? Completely type shit. That'd be some motivation for Goku. If he dies, I don't give a fuck. I don't think Goku would care if he dies a warrior's death type beat. You know what I mean? But yeah, I digress. Twitch again, channel link in the description down below. That's how you guys will support the boy. You know what I'm saying? Go subscribe to Alex. Get this man to 2 million subscribers. Stop playing on his head top type beat. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, love you guys. Thanks for the support. And I will see y'all in the next one. Peace.